We about to get into NBA legends talking about how crazy Larry Bird's trash talk was. Oh wait, because a lot of people say that Larry Bird was one of the biggest trash talkers in the league. So hey, I gotta do my research, do my study on history to see what Larry was saying to these guys, bro. So hey, let's do it. Ask y'all subscribe, like if you are new, join this journey with me. Let's get it.
Larry Bird was one of the biggest trash talkers in basketball.
Okay.
A lot of people say, really? Yeah, they thought it was Reggie or Charles.
Bird used to tell me, look here, Black, you supposed to be a great defender, right? I'm going to make sure I tell you where I'm going to shoot the ball at.
Man, he said, I'm going to get it right here and shoot it right in your face.
Wait, hold on, Larry. Hold on. Hold on. Because I thought Larry was just like a quiet, go get your bucket, go get your 50 kind of guy. I was wrong. That brother used to really get it off. Okay, I got you. My bad.
Look here, Black, you supposed to be a great defender, right? I'm going to make sure I tell you where I'm going to shoot the ball at.
Man, he said, I'm going to get it right here and shoot it right in your face.
And I'm looking at this guy like, he's nuts.
Whoa.
I'm going to shoot this jump in your face right there in that cone.
Ooh.
Your Christmas present. I'm going to wrap it up and bust your head open.
Oh, no, he did not say that. No way he said, bro, no way Larry Bird said that. No way Larry Bird said that. He said, I'm going to wrap it up like a Christmas gift and bust you. Bro, if Larry said that, he's a savage. If Larry Bird said that, he's a savage. He's a savage.
If he tell you he's going to hit a shot from a certain place, he's going to do just that and there's nothing you can do about it.
Being a better player each step I took, I was able to do a little more than the other guys. I had a green body, I could make plays, but I always knew early on, especially when I was a junior and senior high school, that probably the outcome of the game was going to depend on me.
Yeah, I interviewed Gary Payton, a venomous trash talker, and I asked him who the most vicious trash talker he's ever encountered. He said Larry Bird.
No question.
Bird talk shit like
we
talk.
That's what I'm saying.
Bird used to tell me, look here, man, I'm going to go shoot this motherfucker jump in your face right there in that cone. And it's going to be your Christmas present. I'm going to wrap it up and bust your head open. All that shit. He told me, young fella,
Whoa.
I can shoot a jumper anywhere I want to. You're supposed to be a great defender, right? I'm going to make sure I tell you where I'm going to shoot the ball at. And I was like, man, come on now. You're not going to shoot the ball. And so he said, I'm going to take you over in that corner right there. You see over there by my bench, right? And I'm going to give you something, and it's going to be this jumper. So he went right to that corner, and I'm up on him, I'm under him, and he said, young fella, what did I tell you I was going to do? And he turned around, raised up, and it was all drawn.
Oh!
And I said, shit.
Oh!
He's the coldest dude I ever seen with that shit, man. Everybody be talking about these greats, and we always mention him. He was the shit.
Oh my goodness.
Shit, man. He'll give it to you.
He was talking like that and hooping like that at the same time.
Bird didn't talk trash.
That's
Oh
insane.
my God, Bird talk trash to everybody.
Come on.
I always tell the story about Larry Bird. I remember him, he was cursing under his breath. And I asked him, I said, Larry, what's going on with you? He says, you guys are being disrespectful to me. And I says, what are you talking about? He says, you guys are putting a white guy on me. Disrespectful.
No! Larry wanted to cook the brothers. Larry said, man, get my kind off me. I want to cook the brothers. Anytime he seen somebody like, he thought that was disrespectful. Are you kidding me? He wanted to see the brothers. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, Larry's a savage. No, Larry's a savage. No, Larry Bird is a freaking savage.
You guys are being disrespectful
Hold on.
to me. And I says, what are you talking about?
Wow.
He says, you guys are putting a white guy on me.
Wow.
That's disrespectful.
That's insane.
I had no contact. He says, it's disrespectful when y'all put a white guy on me.
Crazy.
I'm insulted that they would put a sorry dude like you on me. He said, no, I don't even want to play anymore. He would drop the ball and take a turnover. And I'm looking at this guy like, he's nuts, you know? The story goes that when he played against Denver, they had a guy named John Hansley, a white guy, a really good defender, right?
Okay.
They put him on Larry, and Larry was weighing his ass out. And Larry would run by the bench and tell Doug Moe, who was the coach, get him off me.
Wow.
That's disrespectful. Put a black guy on me. Because when he played back in the day, that's all he played against was brothers.
Oh my God.
I had to torch his ass so they understand.
And Larry got on the roll, so I shoot the ball.
So Larry ain't want to see.
Right, he runs by Frank Layden.
I still think that shot was crazy. I seen it in the freaking highlight mixtape, bro. I still think him doing that is so crazy. Him being able to come to a stop off one leg, by the way, and he's in control of his body. I'm just gonna shoot this over the rim and make it. But He just gonna shoot this over the rim and make it. But Larry just wanted that's not that. I mean, that's disrespectful in itself. That's disrespectful towards your people, Larry. What are you talking about? You don't want to see. You just want the brothers on you. The brothers was more competition for you on defense. Ah, what the freak?
In the league, and Frank is coaching, and Larry says, "Hey Frank, don't you have anybody on that bench that can guard me?" He goes, "So nobody out here can."
Wow.
Frank looked at the bench and goes, "No."
Along with Steve Jones and Rick Barry, this is Bob Neal. Just moments before the American Airlines Sheraton long-distance shootout.
The All-Star game is in Dallas, the first three-point contest, and he just starts looking at guys, doesn't say a word, and people are getting kind of nervous. Everybody's sitting there, everybody's real quiet. You knew the guys, but you never were around. Yeah. And nobody's really saying anything, so I walk in, look around, and then he finally speaks and says, "I'm just looking to see who's going to finish second."
And he says, "I hope all you guys in here are thinking about second place because I'm winning this."
I ain't gonna lie, going into a 3-point contest and having that mentality like you're gonna win, bro. Like you trying to see who gonna win after you, bro. You trying to see who gonna win after, man. Already knowing you gonna win, you just looking. You ain't looking around for no competition. You looking around to see who gonna finish after you. Okay, Larry.
Excuse me?
Okay, Larry.
Who's playing for second?
Okay, Larry. All right, Larry. All right, Larry. You different, my guy.
When you made that announcement to the room, just messing around with the guy. I know going into that, whenever in the locker room, Robert said something that there's no way in hell I was going to win that 3-point contest. So I knew right then I had to win that.
That chick said my name on it for a week now, and I knew I was going to win this thing. I've been practicing. My teammates said I wasn't going to win, but I came back and lucked out, really.
Crazy.
Would luck out again the next year, but in 1988, it looked like his luck had finally run out. He certainly doesn't have that normal Bird rhythm going on. Has only 7, has to be 15. That's 8.
Shot.
9.
Oh, started going crazy. Oh, he started going crazy. Oh, he started going crazy. Let's do it. Oh, he ain't missing. He ain't missing no more. He ain't missing no more. He ain't missing no more.
He knew exactly.
He ain't missing no more.
He knew that ball was going to win the competition for him, and it's almost like he did it in dramatic fashion just to make it more fun.
He knew it when he let it go and was headed for the winner's circle.
He took out his top yet.
Larry used to come in the locker rooms, he'd be getting his ankles taped, and he'd say, "Hey, ball boy, run in and go find the scoring record in this building." He needed those kind of challenges.
He had accomplished
Wow.
every goal. We hadn't lost a game on the trip. And Larry told all of us players, and the media too, tomorrow night's the last game of the trip, I'm going to play this one left-handed, at least through 3/4. And
What?
at the time when McHale was still coming off the bench, and so Larry scores his 6th point on a left-handed shot, and I'll never forget.
Oh, no. Wait. Because, okay, Larry, you're disrespectful. No, Larry, you're disrespectful. So you mean to tell me you went into a game with the mindset of I'm just about to do everything with your left hand and then go to score your first 6 points with your left hand? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. As a defender, bro, having to defend Larry Bird, man, I probably would have got ejected or something, bro. No cap. He would have gotten my head a little bit too much, bro. Because ain't no way, bro. He doing everything left. He doing everything left-handed.
Well, left-handed is one thing, but when the game got close, I had to go back to the right one.
Crazy.
He pulled all these things in his head during the game. So he'd have a shooting drill at the old Boston Garden.
4:30 in the afternoon. I was an early guy. I set up early. The garden would be dark.
Late in the afternoon by himself, dark garden. Come out with an equipment guy and just do the perimeter, shoot for half hour, and all you heard was swishing.
If he missed a shot during that thing, he'd say that the Bull gang set up something wrong with the vent. Otherwise that would be on him.
I'd get there early, plug in my Stone Age computer right next to the bench.
Yeah.
He called me Scoop. He said, "Scoop, what are you working on?" I said, "I'm doing an early story."
Then I'd say, "Well, I'm doing an early edition newspaper story about your free throw streak."
You were approximating the NBA record for consecutive free throws, so don't miss one tonight or I'll look bad in the paper.
Sure enough,
First half, he goes to the line for 2, and the foul line is lined up right where we're sitting. If he looks over,
He's at the line. He makes the first.
he looks over and winks at me.
He looks over and winks at me before he makes the second. I mean, guys don't do that today. And he would
Always thinking about these things. It's like paying off a bet in the middle of the game. He was doing 2 things at once.
Well, you had the bird night.
I had the bird night. Yeah, that was a tough night, man.
Nobody was guarding Bird, were they?
Well, we tried.
You were trying to.
But
All you can do is try.
He was literally coming up the court, calling his shots. It's in that game. We're on the free throw line, and he literally says,
"Talk to glass. Who's next? Where you want this one from?" And he just made one after another, and he just tortured them mentally. He tortured all of them.
I think Bird went by the bench.
I get, but I get like, you know, the idea of, you know, you're unstoppable on the court. You know what I'm saying? But when you already pre-thinking of how you gonna get these buckets and you're telling brothers how you about to get this bucket and you're asking them, how do you want it? And you still produce based on what you said initially. Larry, you freaking got it, brother.
Bench one time too.
He fell in the bench.
Oh, yeah.
What
the freak?
That was the one where he fell in it. He literally said, off the glass into the trainer.
Wow.
Last shot, he said, in the trainer's lap, coming down the court. He shot this high rainbow.
I seen that one. That's when the bench went crazy. That's when the bench went insane. The opposing team bench. Look at him.
Antoine Carr and Cliff Livingston got fined by Fratello, I think.
And Eddie Johnson for celebrating.
Celebrating Bird.
Yeah, it was the best film session. Every time when I see Mike, we still laugh. It was the greatest film session ever, because back then, you know, you watched the real game and just went, you know, with a video, and Mike rewound the celebration 20 times.
Crazy.
And they show a shot of our bench.
Like, bro, they legit became fans, bro. They're going against Larry Bird, and they became fans, bro. That's no, I don't think y'all know how crazy that is, bro. They are going against Larry Bird. Larry Bird is going so insane in this game that these brothers turned into fans, started cheering for Larry Bird, went crazy on the bench for Larry Bird, and got fined at the end and didn't have a problem with it, basically. They laughing about it. Cool. Oh, man.
Watch Cliff Livingston.
Shot, boy. That's insane. Look, he about to fall off the bench. He about to fall off the bench.
And then somebody falls off the bench too.
He about to fall off the bench. He can't believe it. Spread out his body.
And our film session was 20 minutes of that.
That's insane, bro.
So it was a bad night.
The first game against Larry Bird, it was shocking. Now, I'm a rookie, you know. I go shake his hand, and he put both hands behind his back. And I'm saying, okay, you get this head ready to play. First play of the game, he says, I don't know where they got you guarding me, Holmes. And he shoots a 3. I was pissed. You know, I said, I wasn't mad he hit the 3. But this called me Holmes.
Right. What you talking about?
So it's set up for a really interesting game.
Yeah.
One time I came down and I dunked it on him. He laying on the ground. He fouled me, and I'm pointing. And he said, "Hey, Rook." I said, "What?" He said, "I like you. You know." He said, "You got balls."
Yeah.
I'm still gonna get 30 on you.
No, Larry was like that for real.
But I had to pay my dues. I wasn't upset about that because, you know, back then, you know, as a rookie, you know, you got to pay your dues.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
It was funny, the first time that I played my rookie year, I guarded Larry Bird, and it took me about 10 minutes to realize I should be probably guarding him instead of standing at him. And he came down, it was funny, he came down one time, Mark West was the center on our team.
Yeah.
Larry looked at me, and then he looked at Mark, and he said, Mark, I'm going to go down, I'm going to come off the screen, I'm going to catch it right there, I'm going to turn around, I'm going to shoot it in the rookie's face, and then I'm going to run down the floor. And that's exactly what he did.
That's the whole play.
And I'm sitting there, that just happened.
But did he talk to you, or you weren't
He
good
talked
enough?
through me. He never,
Crazy.
He never addressed me.
I love that.
Like I wasn't even there.
And did Mark West?
Mark was like, all right,
okay,
yeah, you probably will. Good luck.
And then he did.
He did it.
But
There was nothing I could do about it.
He backed up whatever he said. If he tell you gonna hit a shot for certain plays, or if he gonna take you down to the post, turn around, hit a fadeaway J, he gonna do just that, and ain't nothing you can do about it.
Crazy.
These guys came in together in '81. There's Kevin, there's Larry, there's Robert, Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge. They knew what each other could do. And what I did was said, okay, let's see what's happening out there. And you see Larry shooting the three-pointer, and then I call a timeout, and they didn't count the three-pointer.
Larry just hit what would have been a game-winning shot, but KC called timeout.
Ooh, I know Larry was pissed off. Ooh, I know Larry was pissed off.
Defense, you know, he was a little upset.
So he's very upset with that. So I diagrammed the play. He says, heck with the play, Case. You guys, when I come back after timeout, I'm going to go right to the same spot. I'm going to kick it in. Give me the ball and tell all the rest of the guys get out there.
Wait. So he initially, okay. He shot the three. Coach called the timeout. 3 didn't count. You mean to tell me after this timeout, he shoots that same 3? If he shoots that same exact 3, hold on.
Shut up, Larry.
Hold on.
I'm the coach here. Okay. All right. Dennis, you take the ball out, give it to Kevin, and you throw it to Larry, and everybody get the hell out of the way.
And then the next play.
Celtics are down by 2 points, and Bird is out by the 3-point line, and he's being guarded by a guy named Johnny High.
He goes down before the ball is thrown in, and he's standing right in front of the Phoenix bench, and he looks at all the guys on the bench and says,
yeah, I'm just fixing to bust a 3 on you guys and just go home. I'm tired of this.
and he says, watch my hand as I follow through.
And, you know,
what?
Johnny High sort of smiles and laughs about it.
And I was supposed to cut off the high post and post up for a second, then go across and set a pick. Well, I came off the pick and I was wide open, and I stood there waiting for the ball. I had a smaller guy to post up, and Larry just waved me out of the way, saying, get out of here, get out of the way.
I gotta see this. Let me see. That's the same. That's a one-legged 3. I'm done. No, I'm done with this video. I'm done with this video, man. I'm done. No, I'm done. I'm freaking done. No, I'm freaking done. I'm freaking done. I'm glad I'm doing my history. I'm glad I'm glad I'm learning my history, because I'm done. No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm freaking done, bro. I'm really trying not to lose my freaking mind right now. I'm really trying not to lose my freaking mind right now. The context. Context is everything. Context is everything. The more you know, the more knowledge you get up here, you start to realize some certain things. You start to realize certain things. So, initially, Larry Bird shot the 3 from that spot. Coach called the timeout. Larry swishes that 3. I'm talking about swished it. It didn't count because the coach called the timeout. So Larry okay. Larry pissed off. He pissed off. And you know what? He want the ball again. Give me that ball in that same freaking spot, coach. Coach said, all right, Larry. Okay, do your thing, Larry. Larry goes to that same spot, but this time shoots it off one leg. You know what it is? It's still a freaking swisher. Oh, my goodness, Larry. You freaking animal. That's crazy. This brother shot 2 game winners. Oh my gosh. Larry was different. I ain't gonna lie. Larry Bird was different, and I'm learning that. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think brother was just this ruthless for real. Brother was ruthless. All right? And he had that freaking, he had that competitive edge, man. To a T. I'm talking about to a T, man. Oh, man. I don't even know if I want to finish, bro. That's crazy. He pointing at they bench.
He continues on to the dressing room. Now that's what you call arrogance.
And for that time, I learned to run Larry's play, not the coach's play.
Crazy.
He wanted the light on him. He wanted the focus, and he wanted that ball. And in case you would ever call somebody else's play, Larry just said, no. I'm shooting this ball, as you would.
I get charged when I tell someone on the opposing team that I want to hit the last second shot and do it. That's what it's all about.
High game, 13 seconds to play.
Wow.
Celtics basketball. During timeout, I'm going for a play. About that time, Larry steps in and says, Coach, why don't you just give me the ball and tell everybody to get out of the way? It's Larry. If he wants the ball, he wants the ball.
Wow.
After the timeout, we walked back on the court, and then Xavier was guarding. So he tells Xavier, he says, I'm getting the ball.
I said, I know I'm going to be waiting. He said, I'm going to get it right here. I'm going to shoot it right in your face.
Bird has the basketball.
And then he shot it in 2 people. Then he shot it in 2 people's face. One thing I know about Larry, now, that brother was a man of his freaking word. He was a man of his freaking word. Wow.
Phenomenal the way that he
Wow.
came out with about that exact spot and shot a shot right in my face.
Wow.
And you know, he was like, I didn't need to leave 2 seconds on the clock. I walked back to the little sideline like, damn.
Larry Bird was one of the biggest trash talkers in basketball. And a lot of people said, really? You know, they thought it was Reggie or Charles. Larry Bird talked more trash on the basketball court than anybody I've ever played against. So we playing him the last play. He says to James Worthy, he says, you guys don't have to worry about it. I'm going to go right over that corner. And I'm going to catch it, I'm going to shoot it, and I'm going to tie the game or win the game, whatever the case may be.
Wow.
They take the ball out, and I think it was either Danny or DJ. The late, great DJ.
Yeah. You DJ coming down, right, with the ball. Oh, great, DJ, that's good. So pass it to Larry, he's in that corner. Now I got to go out and close Larry Bird out. So as I'm running out to Larry Bird, he's talking trash to me.
Wow.
Why are you running out here? Who says that in the middle of the game?
Crazy.
He said, I'm going to wait till you get 1 step away from me and I'm going to shoot it right in your face. So I got 1 step away. He shoots it all net.
Come on.
3-pointer. Good.
Take the ball out, man crow right to the corner, count your shot a 3.
Wow.
It's like, are you effing kidding me?
Wow. Come on now.
You did all that running for nothing.
And you said some kind of way that you didn't think it was trash talking, but it's trash talking.
Yeah.
You're not going to tell me you would go over there and shoot the ball in my face. That's trash talking.
Yeah, that is.
But
Yeah.
he would tell you before the play even started.
He'd tell you where he's going, he'd tell you when he catches
The punk fake, boy. Come here.
Come
here.
Great trash talking.
The freak.
It wasn't vulgar. I mean, he wasn't pounding his chest. You could just be standing next to him. You know, I would jump out and try to block a shot on rotation.
That's
and he'd say, Scott,
You can't get
Scott, you're a little too late.
Scott, you're not getting that. Why are you even jumping? Why are you running out?
Crazy.
All game.
He say something like, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. I mean, he talked the whole
Shot.
game, and it was, you know, after the game and after years of thinking about it, you're like, man, that dude, why he's one of the greatest players ever played.
Oh, yeah.
Ridiculous. Our sportscaster played the Superman theme when he was talking about him that night after the game because he did everything, points, rebounds, assists,
Come on.
just steals, you name it. Larry has such a great mind for the game. I have a lot of respect for him as a competitor.
That competitive nature, the work ethic, because I asked a lot of questions. You know, playing with Byron Scott, I asked him a lot of questions. Eddie Jones, Magic, James Worthy, Kurt Rambis, all the Laker greats. I would always sit down and just ask them questions. What actually happened there? What did you feel there? Why? You know, Bird tough to defend. Why? Because you look slow as shit to me. So, I'm missing something. So tell me what I'm missing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, like I was saying, growing up in Boston, people always talking about that he can't jump, he can't do this, he can't do that. And, you know, a lot of my friends was like that, you know. So, I got to the league, I called all my friends back up. I said, you know, all that trash that you were talking, you need to squash all
Right.
that. This man is great. Whatever you were saying, for a man who can't jump, he's demolishing everybody.
Exactly. The thing is, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Cause it's like being super athletic is a gift. Like that's just a natural born gift. Not being that athletic and still being extremely dominant, that means you know how to play the game of basketball to a level where it's just like you're dynamic, or you know what I'm saying, maybe your lack of athleticism, it doesn't even freaking matter because you know how to orchestrate everything on the basketball court. It's all in here. Like you're that creative up here. What you lost in lack of athleticism, you gain back in your knowledge of the game, your IQ. No cap.
Doing it on everybody. He's doing it on the best defensive players in the league.
Yeah, I never forget driving and I'm listening to a game. It's New Mexico State playing Indiana State. I don't really care about the game.
Yeah.
New Mexico State is right up the streets from El Paso, and I went to UTEP, and we're big rivalries. So I'm hoping that Indiana State will beat New Mexico State. And I'm listening to the radio, and I have no clue of the players on either team. All of a sudden, this name keeps coming. Bird. He goes to the right. Bird. He makes the shot.
What is he? Oh my gosh, was he shooting from half court?
Bird. You know,
He's so pulling. Oh, he was a dog in college. Don't let me have to freaking getting to Larry Bird College. Don't let me have to do
I
that.
got to the end, I said, damn, that brother can play.
You like a dog in college, man.
When I got the newspaper the next morning and saw Larry's picture, I said, damn. Larry, it wasn't you know, be honest with you. The young lady that said you were her favorite player, mine too. I love you too, Magic, but not as much as I like Bird.
Come on. Hey, that's real. That's real.
Talk about great basketball players, and they don't never mention him to be up in that round. But Larry Bird was cold. I don't think nobody ever could get out with him. You ask Magic. That's why Magic had a run, and he was mad when he had to retire in '92 because of what he was going to be missing with Larry Bird. And then you remember Larry Bird took 2 more years, and then he would quit because he said his main guy who he wanted to play against is gone.
I'm going to tell this story. We're in LA, and I'm hurt. I got a pulled hamstring, so I'm not playing tonight. So I can't play against the Celtics. You know, I'm killing myself.
Yeah.
You know, Larry warming up, the anthem is sung and get introduced, and right before they go out on the court, Larry comes down and says, you know what? He says, you here? I'm going to put a show on for you. So you just sit back and watch, okay? Don't worry. I'm going to put a show on for you. Now, you get in my face, man. Want to hear that?
Come on.
The Celtics and the Lakers.
Come on.
He went out. I think he scored 38 points, about 20 rebounds, about 15 assists.
Wow.
And every shot he would shoot, he would turn to me. Every time he hit me, he would hit me.
Oh, he ruthless.
And I said,
oh, he ruthless.
You know, the thing about it that I love about you is that most guys talk trash and can't back it up. But Mr. Bird, you know you can back your trash talking up.
For sure. I didn't know that.
And last but not least, I'm going to say this because you told me one lie. You only told me one lie in your career. Only one. And you only lied to the fans and all the people in the world one time. Do you know what that lie was? You don't remember, do you? Larry Bird said that there would be another Larry Bird one day. And Larry, there will never, ever, ever be another Larry Bird.
Come on.
And so, this is mine, and I signed it to you, to the greatest basketball player ever, but more important, a friend forever.
Come on. Come
I
on.
love you, I respect you, and I admire you.
Man, shoot, I'm about to freaking tear up over here. Ooh, I'm about to freaking tear up, bro. That got emotional quick. That got emotional quick, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Larry was one of those guys where it was like you wasn't gonna stop his will, man. Like you wasn't gonna stop his will. You wasn't gonna stop his mentality, and he was going to show you and tell you initially that, hey, man, you just can't stop my shine. And he meant every freaking word of it. I ain't know the brother was that disrespectful, though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know he was that disrespectful. He seemed like a nice guy. But shoot, hey, you got to get your trash talk off, and Larry Bird's one of those guys. No cap. So, hey, that'll be all for this reaction video, guys. I hope that y'all enjoyed. I ask that y'all subscribe. Like if you are new. Join this journey with me. Y'all be good. Peace out. Love.